My name is Emily Gause, and I'm a criminal defense attorney in Seattle, Washington. 14 years ago, I dedicated my life to becoming a criminal defense attorney. For me, it wasn't a choice, it was a calling, and I love what I do. I'm proud to stand next to my clients, fighting for them, advocating for their rights, challenging every accusation made against them. I feel privileged to be the one who gets to protect them. It's not only important to my clients, but to every one of us, that the government is held to that high burden. I protect people's constitutional rights every single day, and that is the most rewarding job I could ever have. Oftentimes, I meet people in crisis, people who are in jail, family members who have just watched their loved one be taken away in handcuffs. I meet people who are experiencing some of the toughest moments of their life. And I ask myself, what kind of attorney would I want if I was in their shoes? I would want someone who listens, someone who clearly communicates the criminal justice process, every stage, every hearing, every option. Someone who will give me hope, keep me calm, and keep my family informed of what's happening. I would want someone who is respected in the legal community, someone who is diligent and thorough, someone who knows when to fight and how to win. That is the lawyer that my clients deserve. If you or a loved one has been arrested and accused of a crime, you're probably scared and unsure of what is to come. Give us a call. The sooner you do, the sooner we can help ease your mind. Together, we'll come up with a plan to get the best possible outcome for you. I have a reputation for being an attorney that fights hard every step of the way. I start with thoroughly reviewing every piece of evidence that the government has against my client and thoroughly investigating each claim. I personally interview each witness. Prosecutors know that I have a reputation throughout the state of Washington of being a diligent advocate for my clients. I do this by filing winning pretrial motions, aggressively negotiating with the government, and crafting a smart defense for trial. I've even been able to get convictions reversed in the Court of Appeals. I've never been a prosecutor. I never will be. My heart has always been in criminal defense. Let me show you what an experienced and compassionate criminal defense attorney can do for you. I began my career working with John Henry Brown, one of the most notorious criminal defense lawyers in Washington state. I didn't start my practice with DUIs or misdemeanors like most other lawyers do. My first case as a lawyer was a first-degree murder case in Yakima. My first trial was a 3 strikes case. My practice is devoted to defending people accused of very serious crimes with very serious stakes. I've represented hundreds of clients throughout the state of Washington, and I am one of the few attorneys that practices in both state and federal court. I've gotten many cases dismissed through my writing advocacy. I've gotten Class A felonies reduced to simple misdemeanors with no jail time. And my clients will tell you that when you hire me, you'll get a lawyer who actually achieves the results you want, a fighter the whole way, from start to finish. I knew that I was going to law school to become a criminal defense attorney after my first criminal justice class my freshman year at Washington State University. I felt so compelled to help fix a broken system. I remember hearing statistics of recidivism rates and thinking about how prison and jail does no good in preventing crime or rehabilitating those who desperately need support and services. I never considered being a prosecutor. For me, it was always defense. I'm proud to be a defense attorney on every case, but especially in those non-violent drug cases. I recently was able to navigate a client away from an 8-year sentence for a non-violent drug crime that was charged with a deadly weapon enhancement when the state found a hatchet in the car where the drugs were found. Instead, I argued that this father to 7 young children should receive the family and offender sentencing alternative and instead of jail, spend 12 months in community custody. The judge agreed. Having 7 children hugging you after a sentencing hearing makes me proud to be a defense attorney that can make a difference.